All right, welcome to lecture two. This is just the introduction. Look, I just want to give you a rough idea of where this lecture's heading so that it doesn't look too piecemeal to you and why I've put this lecture together the way I have. Basically, pretty soon you'll be doing some pracs and you really need to understand some of the theory pretty much straight up as you're doing these pracs. So what I've decided to do is structure this course so that the main focus, which is coordination compounds, I'm actually going to have two attempts at going through that material. In attempt number one, it's going to be a summary of the basic ideas. And then later on, I'm actually going to, in the course, I'll be looking at a lot of these things in a lot more detail. That way you should have a broader idea of what's going on right from the very beginning, which I think is important, particularly when it comes to the practicals. Okay, for this lecture, that's basically the intent, to give you this kind of basic background into coordination compounds. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to be touching on a few things. So one of them is assessment task one. I'll, I'll make a few comments about the practicals themselves. And then to get the basic ideas of coordination complexes, what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to just remind you of some previous material that you've covered to make sure that we're all on the same page there. And then I will actually look at as I said, these basic ideas or principles of coordination complexes. And then the other thing is I'll then revisit assessment task one and the practicals, mostly assessment task one, um, after we've looked at this material to make sure you very much understand what's happening. Anyway, that's basically what I'm doing or trying to do in this lecture. Bear with me. There's quite a lot of material there, but it will put, I'm hoping, the whole course in quite a deal of context, and you'll also be able to understand quite a bit of the basic ideas in the theory as you first walk into the practicals, which is always a good thing, and you'll be able to do assessment task one, I'm hoping, pretty easily. Okay, so in the next slide, which will be the next section for these YouTube videos, I'm just going to have a quick look at assessment task one and then move on from there.